Hello, my friends. In this video, I'll share with you what it truly means to align the mind, body, and soul, and how reaching that harmony can transform your life. And after that, we'll dive into a guided meditation together. Now, all the meditations you've practiced, the exercises you've done, even the knowledge you've gathered from videos, they prepare you only up to a point. But never forget this: knowing is not enough. Knowledge helps you only so far. Beyond that, you must step into practice. Take a moment to look at your life. Most of us focus on our thoughts, trying to neutralize the negative ones, breaking free from constant doubts and worries. And yes, this is the first step. Without clearing that space, we cannot fill it with the right thoughts. But doing only this is never enough. Yes, the first step is learning to guide our thoughts. Then comes the work of steering the emotions that accompany those thoughts. Up to this point, everything is true. But there's one vital piece most of us leave behind: the body. I'm speaking of a threefold harmony: mind, body, spirit. Because the body is the center, the anchor that holds balance for both our mind and our soul. So, we change our thoughts, we shift our emotions, yet the body remains the same. The same movements, the same reactions, the same behaviors. And this pulls us right back into the old program. It rewinds our thoughts and turns the new cycle into the old one once again. People who fall into depression sometimes reach a point where they're ready to give up on life itself. But the real issue is not about erasing the body from this world, because the mind and the spirit remain. Even if you believe you've withdrawn physically, your mind and soul are still caught in the very same cycle. That's why it's essential to take charge of the body, here and now. The body is not all of who we are. It's simply one version, one expression out of infinite possibilities. In this moment, it reflects the state of our mind and spirit. And in this reality, the body is the vessel we move through. What I'm trying to emphasize is this: don't overlook your body. The way you act, the way you respond to people, the reactions you give to situations, all of it locks you into the reality you no longer want. The subconscious takes over automatically, aligning the body to match your thoughts and emotions. And it happens before you even notice. You can shift your thoughts, reshape your emotions, even step into peace and joy. But the moment you look in the mirror and see the same actions, the same reactions, the reel rewinds. The cycle resets itself all over again. And here lies the crucial point. Even without realizing it, your habits, your patterns, your behaviors keep you stuck in place. They become your so-called safe zone, your comfort zone. But to evolve, you have to step out of it. You must take steps toward the things you keep postponing, the things you avoid simply because you don't feel like doing them. You have to push yourself through that resistance. Let me give you a clear example. You wake up in the morning, set your daily plan, and decide to add exercise to your routine. But that day, you feel tired. You say to yourself, "I'm too lazy. I can't do it now." That exact moment is when you must break the cycle. Or maybe you don't want to go outside. You just want to stay in, isolate yourself. But that's the very moment you must push yourself and move your body into action. Step outside, connect with your friends, and push yourself beyond comfort. Growth requires it. Observe yourself. If you feel stuck in the same cycle, be sure there are certain behaviors you keep repeating, sometimes without even noticing. Habits you can't break, traits you can't shake off. You know how we say, "It's just who I am"? Those are exactly the patterns you need to become aware of. Those fixations, those habits, they may give you a brief sense of relief, but soon after they drag you down. That's why you must let them go, here and now. Only then will you see the true effect of your practice, because that's when you shift into a new version of yourself, where your mind, body, and spirit align in harmony. Now, I'll guide you through a short and simple practice, a meditation. And as you go through it, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Your physical body must come into alignment with your thoughts and your emotions. It must also harmonize with your spirit, because your body is like a cocoon, and with every moment, you're breaking out of one and weaving yourself into another. Think of it as versions of yourself. In the realm of infinite possibilities, there are endless versions waiting to be lived, but you must step into one of them to experience it. The same version cannot create a new reality. It simply won't align. This truth applies to everything. The challenges you face in relationships won't shift because the other person changes. They shift when you become someone new. As long as you remain the same, nothing moves. But the moment you evolve, your connections transform. And as you step into a different self, even your financial reality begins to change. All right then, let's move into practice now. Close your eyes now. Focus on your breath, steady and rhythmic. Allow yourself to relax. Let the mind grow quiet. Inhale deeply through the nose. And release slowly through the mouth. For a moment, simply observe your breath. Notice how it flows through your body and how it leaves you. Now, bring to mind a room. Perhaps imagine it as a small cinema hall. 4 walls surrounding you. A quiet space where you feel safe, peaceful, and completely at ease. In this empty hall, you notice 2 chairs standing side by side, pressed closely together. The one on the right is black, the one on the left is white. Take a few steps forward. 3 steps will do. And sit down in the black chair. To your right, the white chair is waiting. Now, in this space, bring your current struggles into your mind's eye. See them as if you are living through them right now. If it's a relationship challenge, focus on that. If it's a financial burden, bring that forward. whatever situation is troubling you most in this moment, the one you find yourself constantly complaining about, allow it to appear before you. Take a moment to analyze this situation within yourself. Let your analytical mind step forward. Ask, why am I experiencing this? If it's a relationship, is it truly the other person's fault? Or could it be your own assumptions, your hidden fears, and your quiet anxieties shaping this reality? Now, picture a deep black circle before your eyes. Place it close enough that if you reached out your hand, you could almost touch it. This circle is the symbol of your current reality, the life you are projecting in this very moment. But deep inside, you want to move away from this reality. You long to step into a new one. Yet you cannot remain seated in the same chair because it keeps you facing the same direction. And as long as you do, you are staring at the very destiny you wish to leave behind. Here is where you make a choice. This reality is nothing more than my own reflection. But I no longer accept this reflection as final. To change what I see, I must first change who I am. Feel this awareness deeply. This isn't an easy choice. It takes courage to rise from the black chair. But once you decide, watch the black circle before you shrink smaller and smaller until it dissolves completely, fading into nothingness. And once the dark circle has vanished, rise as if shedding your old skin, as though your soul is gently stepping out of the body. Become a radiant body of pure white light and move gracefully into the white chair at your right. Now you find yourself in a new space. As a body of light, you are not yet stepping into a single version of yourself. Instead, you are sensing the pure energy body, the foundation from which all your versions arise. Here, imagine a reality that truly fills you with joy and peace. Feel with your heart the reality you wish to step into. Ask yourself, how does this reality make me feel? Now, slowly rise from the white chair as a radiant body of pure light. And from deep within, set this intention. Here and now, I stand in this moment, ready to create a new reality with my new version of myself. Gently return to the space around you. Feel yourself once again and realize you are already living a new version of yourself. You can no longer be your old self. The same habits, the same reactions, the same perspectives and assumptions can't remain. In this awareness, begin to feel yourself here and now, because this new version of you will reflect a completely new reality. Take a deep, releasing breath in through your nose. Slowly let it flow out through your mouth. And gently open your eyes to a brand new reality. Now, my friends, here's the key point. From this moment on, your old behaviors, old fixations, and old habits no longer hold power. Yes, they may resurface from time to time, testing your weak spots. But if you give in to them again, you will simply fall back into the old reality. And here is where the choice is yours. Are you truly ready to endure a little of the discomfort that transformation brings? Or will you continue, as before, to complain and stay the same? Ask yourself this question. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Wishing you days filled with health, happiness, and beauty. Take care until then.